Welcome, everybody. I want to welcome you to a very special hip hop tribute to Tyrone Fly Ty Williams. Keep it locked. We got more to come. Thank you for tuning in. Want to welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast, a very special hip-hop tribute, Tyrone Fly Ty Williams. Thank you for tuning in. We usually like to wait a little while, so just chill out, relax, enjoy the music. Share this on your platform so people know what we're doing tonight. I'll see you in a minute. All right, y'all. Let me get some things together. I see we got one of our guests waiting. I'm going to be bringing him in a minute. Master OC, I see you, brother. Waiting for Microphone Prince and the Mighty Mike C. But let me get some things together on my end over here. All right. Well, I want to welcome everybody to tonight's very special broadcast. We're paying honor and tribute to a hip hop legend. For those of you, there's some of you that might know who he is. Some of you might not have a clue who he is. But we're going to talk about that tonight. And we have some guests that are going to be coming on and sharing some really powerful stories. But before we do that, what I want to do is I want to play a short video clip of him in an interview talking a little bit about how things kind of got started. So just sit back, relax, and then I'm going to be bringing my guests in right after that clip. So let me go ahead and set that up. Let's share the screen. Boom. Share. Okay, let me get myself out of here. I'm going to come out of there. Let me get this here. Boom. All right. So OC and Microphone Prince, I see you in the background. I think there's somebody else there. If I can see them. Yeah, nobody else is there. Just we're going to play this clip. Y'all hang back, enjoy, and we'll bring you guys in. All right.
Coming out of Brooklyn, New York, Tyrone Williams, along with Mr. Magic, was responsible for creating the biggest platform in hip-hop in the mid-'80s called Mr. Magic's Rap Attack on WBLS in New York City. That one hip-hop show was responsible for generating millions of listeners across the tri-state area and launching the careers of most legends and icons we revere today. Also known as Fly Ty, and was the founder and owner of Cold Chillin Records, who launched the careers of Roxanne Shanté, MC Shan, Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane, and Kool G Rap, to name a few. In this exclusive 2.5-hour sit-down, Fly Ty Williams will break down his career, his thoughts on music, and will definitely cause some controversy on his thoughts about Leo Cohen, Russell Simmons, and Andre Harrell. He has some incredible stories about the music industry that involve guns, drugs, and violence. Here's a snippet of what's to come. So what do you think your impact to this whole hip-hop thing now in 2018? Where do you feel you get enough credit for what?
I don't get credit at all. But there's nobody in this game could say that they weren't impacted by what I did.
Right.
I don't care if you Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell, Leo Cohen. I ain't even talking about the artists. I'm talking about labels.
Let me ask you this question. You mentioned Leo Cohen earlier. He had said some things about Dame Dash. I don't know if you heard, like he kind of discredited Dame Dash to a degree, and Dame Dash feels like he's like a culture vulture. Now, what you did say was he was trying to manipulate his way into Russell.
He didn't try, he did.
Right.
He didn't try to. Listen, I know I'm not mad, Leo.
Right.
In terms of getting in with Russell, he started out as a roadie.
Right.
Then went to a road manager. Russell couldn't pay the rent on his office. Leo's daddy had a loft on 19th Street and 6th Avenue. 3rd Avenue, something like that.
Right.
Russell said, Leo said, we could do the office there, but I gotta be a partner.
Gotta be a partner. Well, he was smart early.
Right, early. And we all young.
Right.
Him, Andre. And Andre was a part of Rush at the time, too.
Wasn't he like a CEO or
he was,
VP
Russell, Andre?
Yeah.
Yes, it was him and Russell.
Right.
All right. I remember I told Russell, I seen Leo. Now, if Leo made a mistake, there was like a apartment off to the left where Andre would take Russell and Leo into the apartment and discuss it.
Right.
Andre made a mistake. It was a huge loft. Bunch of employees. Leo would yell across the office, Russell, I told you he don't know what he's doing. I told Andre he gonna get you out of here, money.
Right.
Don't trust him.
Right.
All right. You can't believe nothing he say. All right. So, I mean, Leo destroyed Dame and...
In your opinion?
No, Dame and Hove's relationship. Let me tell you something. We looked at the three of us and like, we the three biggest niggas.
Right.
All right. However, I'll give you an argument with us. Andre will say that I argue over who got the biggest sex symbol. Andre. Happy D. Don't worry, love her. Girls, they love him.
Right.
All right. Russell. What? LL do his lips like this. Girls lose their mind. And I got two words for y'all. Big Daddy.
Right.
So we have arguments over everything, always trying to outdo one another. Friendly, we cool.
Right.
But we trying to beat each other.
Right.
We boys and all that, but we trying to win.
Right.
We trying to beat each other. And as far as the three of us are concerned, really, nobody else exists. First time I go to Sugar Hill, I see all of them flash off. They getting $40,000 checks. I'm like, what? And I see Miss Raw. I didn't even know at the time. I ended up being very close to her and her husband.
Right.
She's begging them to save their money. I see her doing it. Now, these knuckleheads, they spend their money. Junebug, Magic DJ was a drug dealer. They flying Junebug all across the country bringing half a kilos. Biz and Burt Padell convinced him that he's going to get half of whatever he get.
Right.
If they make the deal.
Right.
But if I make the deal, I don't get nothing.
Right.
Now, I ain't take nothing. Because you knew.
From the publishing.
Right, from the publishing. Now, you talks about how we go out there, and I say, yo, I want you to sign him. He said, well, how much should I give him? And I said, give him $100,000.
Right.
All right, yo, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to bring my two guests on. I'm going to add Master OC to the stage. And I'm going to add Mike Prince to the stage. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
OC, how are you, sir?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you for coming on and sharing this moment, man. We'll probably pop back in and out with the videos, but just what I want to do is I definitely want to put something on the screen and announce it. If you guys could, if you could just mute your mics for a minute. Let me add this to the screen. What's up, Prince? I see you.
No.
All right. So you see this on the screen. This is actually the Celebration of Life invitation that was sent to me. And I guess it was sent to everybody that, he had in their contacts, because it was weird because after I found out he passed away, I got a message from him. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, what's this? And this is what they sent. So just wanted to make people aware, if you're in the New York area, between, so it is going to be, let me see, when is this date? Do you see the date? Yeah, the 13th and the 14th of January. And you guys, anybody that's watching, if you're watching on the rewatch, you could take a screenshot of that. And if you're in the New York area, please consider, showing up, making your presence known. He's going to be doing a wake and music tribute on the 13th. And that's going to be at the City Winery. And then the funeral services are going to be on the 14th, 9 a.m. viewing, and then the 10 a.m. service at the Berean Baptist Church in Brooklyn, New York, and the address is there. So just wanted to put that up, and we send our condolences to the family, and definitely, this brother's going to be missed. But I want to hear from some of you guys that actually knew him. So let me do this. How am I doing this? I want to add this to the stage. I want to remove this, and I want to get that, and then I want to add. Okay, hold on. I want to remove from the studio. Still getting used to this. Oh, Prince. Oh yeah, there's Prince. All right, cool. So here we go. Boom, boom, right there. There we go. There we go. So what's up, y'all? Welcome, man.
Going on, oh.
All right, all right. What's up?
So I guess the best way to begin would be to, how did you guys get in? How did you make a connection with Fly Ty? How did you meet him? How does all that? You guys could wrestle about who goes first, but
OC, go first.
Yeah, I knew Ty over 40 years. When I started the Fearless Four, then we met, and I was a DJ. I'm the DJ, actually, that was. And I was DJing at Northmore, this club in the city, and I remember Tyrone came with Magic, and they brought Biz Markie there, and
what
Tyrone
year was that?
begging me, like, yo, let this dude get on. He's gonna be the next one. I'm like, come on, Ty. You see, I'm rocking this crowd right now. You want me to put this dude on? Are you crazy? So he convinced me and everything and stuff like that. That's how we found Biz Markie. Me and Tyrone, we've been through so much different things. It's unbelievable. In fact, the Fearless Four was supposed to be the first group in Cold Chillin. That was the first group supposed to be signed to Cold Chillin, and then we got signed to Elektra Records. But Ty was always at my house. I mean, we hung out together. I'm the uncle of his kids. You know what I'm saying? When they talk to me, they call me Uncle Oscar or Uncle OC, whatever. Great dude. He's gonna be missed for sure. I just can't believe it. I seen him before. I spoke to him before, he passed away like 3 weeks before that, but I seen him like 2 months before that also. And yeah, it's just, tragic, man. It's just, a lot of a lot of things we've done together, a lot of memories, a lot of good memories that we went through the time. Good brother.
Was there a Juice Crew before the Juice Crew?
Well, Fearless Four was the Juice Crew before the Juice Crew.
Right.
That's who it was. In fact, Mike C was supposed to be the first one in the Juice Crew at the time. But like I said, then we got signed to Elektra Records, so that didn't happen. And I remember when Tyrone was like, "Yo, we about to get this." I'm like, "What are you talking about? We on WHBI, dude." He's like, "Yo, I want you to DJ this before Marley and stuff." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm good, dude. Dude, I'm doing too much right now. I just can't do it." Then he told me, he's like, "We're about to get on BLS," and I remember that's how Rockin' It became big.
Did we lose him?
Yeah, we lost him.
Just hit the link again.
Can't even hear him.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just yeah, let's see. Maybe his internet is low.
I'm gonna jump in real quick
just
give you some.
hit the link again, OC. I'll let you back in. Let me just go ahead and do this. All right, Prince, go ahead, bro. What were you gonna share, man?
My experiences with him weren't that many, but they were important, like in my career, because it was like, I think I met him like in '85, and I was already signed to a label called Still Rising Records. It was a small record label. I signed like when I was 15. So like in '85, my manager, Ron Mindseed, he was hooked up with Ty, so he got him to play the record, and Ty loved the record, and him and Magic used to play both the A side and the B side and cut it up, and like the record would play for like 15 minutes, and they're just cutting it back and forth and stuff, and he's the one that told me, because this was before Cold Chillin, so they were trying to shop artists. So he was shopping, I believe, Roxanne Shanté, myself, and MC Shan in Philadelphia to Pop Art Records. And after that, he told me that they had an artist named Chill Will who stole my name. This is what he told me. Like, I've been going on for years telling this story. I guess I believe it because of my ego, but he told me that Fresh Prince stole my name because I had a record called Girls, and I was the microphone Prince. So he came out as the Fresh Prince, and the record was Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. So he told me that they stole that idea from me, and he always put us on, man. He we used to open up for the Juice Crew all the time, and the biggest show he put us on was at the Beacon Theater. And I'll wrap it up real quick. I know Oscar has to go, but so I came out and they told us to perform, but there was like the venue was only like half filled. So we were the opening act, and I didn't want to perform because I felt disrespected. So I walked out. So Tyrone chased me down the block and told me, "Yo, mother effer, if you don't go back and open up that show, I'm never gonna play your record. I'm not putting you on those shows or nothing." So I went back and we performed, and when we performed, all the artists came. All the crowd came in, and that's what I didn't get it, but that's what a opening act does. Like they perform to bring people in and let them know the show's beginning. So by the time we finished our show, the crowd was all in, and Rakim was next. But
wow,
I always looked out for me, man. He always looked out for me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he looked up a lot of people.
We got Peso in the building. Let me add Peso.
Hey, what's up? What's
happening, bro?
No, chilling, man.
Thank you for coming on, bro. It's my first time meeting you. Welcome to the channel. I'm Dr. Cologne. Pleasure to meet you, bro.
All right, cool. Nice to meet you.
A fan, bro.
Yeah. I know Prince was talking about this. About this what we're doing now, this situation.
Yeah. So, Peso, you just coming on. Can you we had OC and Prince sharing some stories about Fly Ty. Can you recollect anything you want to share?
Yeah, well, Fly Ty was a friend, like a big brother. He was, he was everything, you know what I'm saying, to everybody. He was more than just musical, his Cold Chillin and all that. He was a friend of mine. So our relationship wasn't really about music. It was about hanging out, we talking about, having fun and chilling out, shit like that. Me and Mr. Magic, we was, like I said, it went way before music.
Yeah.
So,
what year did you meet Tyrone?
I met him like, the same. I met him like the next day, right after I met Mr. Magic. And then I used to see Ty a lot because he's like my brother to me. Claudio used to drive the Juice Mobile. And I met Fly Ty, Bob Lee, and like we grew up on 133rd Street. So Fly Ty, Mr. Magic, Bob Lee, they was all the way up there with Chico, and like I said, our relationship went way beyond music.
Yeah.
I never dealt with Fly Ty with music. I just dealt with him as like family.
As a friend, yeah.
And just to let you know that Chico was the owner of uh of uh of Fantasy 3 when I created Fantasy 3. He was the owner of the label.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he was like he was the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew Chico. Everybody from Hunte Third, Hunte Fourth Street, Hunte Fifth Street. We all grew up. Uh, so like our relationship was it wasn't music. It was
Mm.
just like cousins, family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
what's up, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna share something real quick. Let me have you guys, because I'm getting some feedback. So if you guys could just mute your microphones
Yep.
as somebody else is talking, we'll just mute up so that we're not getting the feedback. Um, I want to share a little story, man. I was doing um a show, and we were talking about Mr. Magic, and um I think I did a video, and I found out about Fly Tie. I knew about Fly Tie, but I found out about him, and I said, I want to send this to him. And I forgot how I got his phone number. But Prince, was it you who gave me his number? Nah, I don't remember who gave me his number, but
Yeah, I don't remember.
somewhere I got his number. And I sent it to him. It might have been Van Silk. That's probably who it was. And so I sent him the video, and we ended up getting on the phone together and just chopping it up. And I think, like, right from day one, man, he just really just made me feel like family. He made me feel like, I wasn't a stranger. And then we ended up doing the interview. You could watch that on the channel. And then, we spoke about two other times after that. Last time I spoke to him was in 24. We were talking about something else. And again, picked up the phone right away when I called. What's up, Derek? And it was like, wow, this is a dude who doesn't really have to give, me the time of day. And I know he's not like that, but sometimes, celebs can, have that kind of persona. I didn't catch that from him at all. And just a really good, down to earth brother. And, I'm really saddened by the loss. And I was talking about this today. I did a live today, and I was talking about the importance of, us in community, especially in the hip hop community, us taking care of ourselves and making sure that we're healthy, and we're doing all that we can do to stay healthy. And I was talking to Van Silk about that last week. So hopefully, I think Van is going to come in a little later on. I know he was going to share some stuff. But OC, let's go back to you for a minute. You mentioned that, I think I just heard you mention that the original Juice Crew was the Fearless.
The original Juice Crew was the Fearless Four. It was Mike C, actually, that was supposed to be the original. It was always the original Juice Crew.
Mm,
Okay, and then, like I said, you know, we went and got signed by Elektra, so, and got another manager and all that, and that's when we didn't become part of Cold Chillin, or else we would have been in Cold Chillin for sure.
right, right,
But
right.
we're the originals all day long. Marley Marl, all of them, they all know what the
Mm,
real deal is. Tyrone was my right hand man, like,
mm-hmm,
in everything. And I'm talking about everything. And I won't even go into the details of stuff. But yeah, that's what it was. Peso knows, because Peso was my right hand man also. He was always
mm-hmm,
there, you
mm,
know? When, I mean, after shows, we go to my house to create music or just bull crap and
yeah,
whatever. Peso used to stay in my house. Tyrone
mm,
would come and spend the nights. Magic would come up. We
mm,
had all the rappers coming up looking to hang out with us and create music. I mean, I remember when when Silver Fox brought LL over. He was like, "Yo, I want you to produce me," blah blah. and LL, you know, he would stay in my house
Mm,
waiting for us to do music and stuff. So, and
mm.
Tyrone was a part of all that, all that.
So tell me this. So the Fearless, you guys are out of Manhattan,
Yeah,
yes?
Yeah.
All right.
yes.
So and then Tyrone is out of Brooklyn. I know he lived in Harlem. How does it end up being a Queens crew? Like Cold Chillin is really like, the Juice Crew was really a Queens crew. How does
Well,
that end up happening?
it's not really a Queen's crew. It's the
All right.
Juice Crew.
Okay.
It's- some of them live out there, but the Juice Crew was the Juice Crew, and like like I said, it was Craig G. No, Greg G from Disco 4. It was John Lil, right? Uh, uh, those was the first three. Greg G
Mm,
from Disco 4, John Lil from Houdini, and Mike C. Because all
Yep.
three of them was working for Mr. Magic. And then Magic got the Juice Mobile, and
mhm,
then that's when the Juice Crew started. Because the Fearless Four was always riding in the Juice Mobile, with and Claudia was the driver. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? And we was riding around everywhere, for BLS.
Okay. 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 Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anything else, man? We got some time. We got some
Yo,
time.
so basically, the Juice Crew was just a crew of brothers that were hanging out. It wasn't, it wasn't like a rap group.
No, no.
And then, so when it turned into that, then that's when you got Kane, which is from Brooklyn. G
Yep.
Rap is from Queens. I mean, they were kind of from all over the place. I wouldn't say that they
Yeah,
were from
Yeah.
now
Well,
known to be
Marley
from.
was from Queens. Shan was from Queens.
yeah.
So that's why, yeah. But yeah.
Mm,
Before I go, I just want to say, um, it was great to have Tyrone in my life.
mm,
Um, I'm there for his children whenever they need me, like I said, because I'm their uncle.
mm.
Um, and God bless the family. God bless everybody that knew him because they know that he was a brother that was always available. I would say he
Yeah.
would take everybody's call. He was never a stuck-up dude. Never.
Mm, mm,
No, his door was always open, and and he'll talk to you, he'll teach you, and he'll tell you how to hold your head on things and stuff like that. He was the
mhm,
real deal, and not only that, it's when it comes to the labels, he was one of the beginners. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Now, the only one left is Russell.
mm.
In my eyes, the only one left that helped the beginning of hip hop grow, like the labels and all that. He
Yeah.
don't. Russell's the only one left.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I definitely agree with the sentiment. You know, always just, and that's what he would tell me.
And and
Yeah.
and and and,
Yep.
and check this out:
Hmm.
the Fearless Four with Russell. Russ Russ used to be with us too. As a matter of fact, Russell is in Problems of the World video.
Mm.
His first video was with us.
Okay, I think we got. Can any of you verify there's somebody named Brittany Williams? Is that his daughter?
Yeah, Brittany. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the chat. Let me
Oh,
put her
hey,
on there,
Britt.
man.
Yo, so sign me out. Let put her on.
Yeah,
Sign
she
me
could
out.
come
Let's
in.
just watch.
Yeah,
Okay.
she could. I think there's still room. She could come in. Yeah, you sent her the link.
No.
Okay. No, I don't mean that she's in the. I mean she's in the chat.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Shout
So she
out to
might
you,
want to get
Brittany.
on.
Yeah, if she. Yeah, you know what? Let me do that. Let me drop the link. And Brittany, if you want to come on and share something, that would be wonderful. Let me just drop the link real quick.
Hey, Britt.
Yeah.
Is Uncle O.
Yo, I don't have no more stories, so I'm gonna check out and I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna just let y'all
Yeah,
rock.
yeah, I could check out. So, anyways, Hopefully I should see everybody there. Pier 57 at with January 13th.
Yeah.
Okay, so stay on with if Brittany comes on though.
No, she said she's not gonna come on. She said, no need to come on, but thanks for everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so
All right.
So yeah. I'll definitely be there. Is you know what's it at, right? Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Is it? Yeah, it's right off 14th Street.
Yeah,
I'm
little
like,
Ty. I spoke to Little Ty about it already.
yeah, it's
yeah.
gonna be. Yeah, I
So
should
what
be
I'm
there
gonna do
around
is I'm gonna
6.
just play some of the other videos of some interviews that he was doing while we're doing this. I'm gonna just let that rock since you guys have to be out, and that's okay, man. It was a great little,
Yeah, it was nice meeting you, and
yes, sir. Nice meeting you, bro. Thank you for coming through,
Thank you,
man.
man.
Good
All
appreciate
right,
you,
all right,
my
man.
cool.
man, bro. You hurt?
God bless, Ty.
Yeah, my
All right,
bro.
cool.
Bless y'all fellas. Bye.
All right.
Bless.
Yeah, how do I sign out of this thing, man?
Nah, I'll just kick you out.
Yeah, kick me out, brother. Yo, thanks, brother. All right.
Yes, sir. All right.
I'm gonna be watching.
All right. Cool. So let me put myself on screen, y'all. Here we go. Boom. So yeah, thank you for, I want to say thank you to Microphone Prince, to to Master OC, to the Great Peso, coming in and even this was just a short time, but just coming in and being able to share some memories from the life of you know Fly Ty Williams. What I'm going to do now is I am going to drop the link, and this is only for people that know Fly Ty personally. So if you don't know him personally and you really can't share stories, please don't click the link. This is for people who want to come in and share about his life. Okay. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to play a video. We started to play it a little earlier, and I'm gonna play that video. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. I think it's already set.
That's right. You 100,000. I think he gets 100,000. Now how you goes back? What's he tell them for? I don't know. But Burt Padell and them tell him you gotta give Biz half.
I like living my life in the fast lane, partying hard and having fun. Females, I need more than one. Straight up and down on a serious tip. I ain't with no relation.
All right, yeah. So that video actually ended. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find. Just bear with me. I'm gonna find part 2 of this video, actually. And it's a great interview. So I want to play that. Just give me a minute to get it going. And give me a minute. Part 1. Yes, here it is. So I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna take this, put this like this. And just give me a minute. Let me do that real quick. Boom. And let me do this. Make sure I'm off the screen. Make sure it's full screen. And here we go. Let's check out some memories from Fly Ty.
Coming out of Brooklyn, New York, Tyrone Williams, along with Mr. Magic, was responsible for creating the biggest platform in hip-hop in the mid-'80s called Mr. Magic's Rap Attack on WBLS in New York City. That one hip-hop show was responsible for generating millions of listeners across the tri-state area and launching the careers of most legends and icons we revere today. Also known as Fly Ty, and was the founder and owner of Cold Chillin Records, who launched the careers of Roxanne Shanté, MC Shan, Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane, and Kool G Rap, to name a few. In this exclusive 2.5-hour sit-down, Fly Ty Williams will break down his career, his thoughts on music, and will definitely cause some controversy on his thoughts about Leo Cohen, Russell Simmons, and Andre Harrell. He has some incredible stories about the music industry that involve guns, drugs, and violence. Here's a snippet of what's to come.
Corey Robbins owned Profile Records.
Right.
He had Jekyll and Hyde, who was Andre Harrell and Alonzo Brown. He had Spider D. That was pretty much it.
Was that an independent label?
Independent Profile was all hip hop started independent labels.
Right.
No, not, like I said, not only Kurt and Phyllis, and they didn't give them album deals; they gave them single deals. Maybe.
Right.
But nobody had an album deal except for the ones that Sugar Hill eventually flipped to album, but they gave rappers a single record deal. Now Corey was afraid to sign Run DMC because Russell was trying to get to him, and he's talking to Magic. First, any label came to Magic right away.
Right.
To see if it's worth signing.
Right.
Or would you play this? And Run used to ride in the Juice Mobiles with us. He was the son of Curtis Blow.
Right.
I used to be in DJ Run, I used to DJ. So we was like, yeah, that's our man. So Corey said, do you think it'll sell? Magic said, it's gonna go gold. Corey was scared. You know why? These labels didn't have a lot of money.
Right.
Corey's label was little tiny office. Tommy's was in the girl's house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like Jive had a little office. They didn't have a lot of money. It was like Corey would use his NYU money to start a label.
Right.
His scholarship money. You know, Tommy saved a little money. So when you say that they stole, they didn't have no money. They took chances on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let me teach you something right now.
Please do.
To make a record, all right, you gotta buy the vinyl. Then you gotta pay for them to put a hole in the middle of the vinyl. Then you gotta pay for them to put the label on top of the vinyl. Then you gotta pay somebody to put the words on top of the label. Then you gotta pay somebody to put the grooves in the vinyl.
Right.
That comes out to about 85 cents a unit. You're only selling them at $2.
So basically half of it costing you to get it done.
To get it done.
Right.
So if I want to sign an artist, I gotta really believe in him.
Right.
I'm Corey Robbins. I got maybe $15,000, $20,000. Maybe. So I can only afford to press on the first pressing 5,000 units.
Right.
That's like close to $5,000.
Right.
All right. Now the next thing, record stores got 90 days to pay you. But you gotta pay to get the vinyl and all that when you get it.
Right.
All right.
So what they call a 90-day net.
Right. They got a 90-day net to pay, but the record label, when you paying to get all the stuff to make the record,
you gotta pay for it up front.
You gotta pay for it up front.
Right.
Especially rap labels back then, because you ain't have no credit rating with them.
Right.
You got to pay whatever you want.
Right.
All right. Now, so all of these guys, Tommy, whoever, all right, it took money to take a chance. Even when you talk about the people who did B-Boy with KRS One of them, I had KRS One talking about they took our money. My man had a TV repair shop.
Right.
He took his little money that some kids he believed in, not even so much thinking he gonna make money. He trying to keep some kids off the street.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
That's what pissed me off about them.
So a lot of people back then thinking that they had success on the radio equivalated to money.
But not necessarily. A lot of the black owners were trying to help kids.
Right.
They didn't even see as far as they figured they could make a few dollars.
They wasn't seeing what it is today.
Right. And not even what it was then.
Right.
They wasn't seeing trying to make $100,000.
Right.
They was seeing maybe making $6,000, $7,000
right.
and helping the kids sell some,
right.
keeping them off the street.
Right.
It was a part of that. I could keep a set of kids off the street, keep them from getting in trouble. All right. So and I never see them be appreciative. I watched them because once again, I got to know both sides.
Right. Right.
They did. I got to know the record label people.
Right.
See where their heads were coming from. I got to talk to them private, hang out with them in a different way than the artist did. So the artists only see, and Sugar Hill was the most professionally run.
Right.
Now, for you to say they stole your money, Joe and Silver, you're stupid. They had a business affairs department. All money went through them. Joe and Silver, they had no money. So you're just an idiot. And it's okay with me when you're young and stupid, but when you're 50 and stupid, come on, you really, really.
So when did your mind change to say, I'm gonna move from this?
To that.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
I managed artists, like I said.
Right. So you're a manager at this time.
Now we're on tour. We got a tour. The Mr.
What
Magic,
tour is this?
Mr. Magic Rap Attack World Tour. Well, I'm taking now.
Who's on this tour?
First the tour started with just Magic, Marley, Roxanne Shanté.
Right.
Okay. She got a hot joint, Roxanne famous. And she's only 14. So Magic had a song out too called Magic's Message. And
Got a question for you.
Yes.
Magic, Marley, and Roxanne. How did she get into
That's
play?
Another story.
I'm trying to make
it. Here we go.
I'm trying to hear it. How she got involved.
1984, August.
Okay. So this is 3 years after y'all start WBLS, because y'all started in 81.
1984, we hot as hell. Going in to renegotiate.
At WBLS. Okay.
General manager, I've got great news. Magic will put you on every day. Ty, you always want to do news. I'm going to give you your own news show. And you can still cover sports. And Marley, I'm putting you on every day with the noontime mix with Mary Thomas. But you can't play rap no more. What? Can't play rap. What are you talking about? Listen, major labels don't know what to do with it. They're giving us a lot of pressure. They advertise with us. They want to get rid of it. Magic, you are the biggest thing in rap now. If you stop playing it, they'll think it's dead.
That's what you're telling him.
That's what the general manager's telling us.
Right.
Magic, if you stop playing it, it'll be dead. And that's what we want to do, kill it. Marley says, what about Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out? Barry Mayo, who was the program director at KISS at the time, is on board with us. If you stop, he'll get rid of Red and Chuck.
Really?
Really. Then Magic says, because now the Juice Crew, at that time, is Flash, Melly Mel, Curtis, the Fat Boys, Force MDs, and all them. That's the
first Juice Crew.
Starsky, those guys. Magic goes, what about Curtis Blow? What about Houdini? What about the Fat Boys? Listen, Magic, we're giving the opportunity of a lifetime. We don't care about that. We want to get rid of it, and you're the one to do it. Magic says. Now you gotta understand, I'm paying attention here. I'm hearing something, Marley hearing something.
You said it, say that again?
I'm hearing something,
right.
Marley's hearing something.
Right.
Marley hearing him be on the radio every day. I'm hearing him have my news show.
Don't tell me you did it. Don't tell me you did it.
No. So Magic always had a knack of speaking.
Right.
Magic said, I'm gonna bust your ass. Ty, Marley, let's go. We kind of looked at each other, me and Marley. We got up and walked out with it.
Right.
Went back to where Magic originally started, WHBI.
Right.
Which is what you have to pay to be on the radio.
Right.
But the record labels, they paid it. So
right.
It's like, they have no problem with that. All right. So, but initially, the first 2 months we started. We ain't got money, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all second guessing it now?
Nah, we ain't never second guessing.
No?
Never second guessing.
Y'all knew it was gonna work.
We was nice. I'm gonna tell you the whole attitude. Was nice. Our whole attitude was gonna bust BLS ass. That's all our attitude.
Right.
So now, UTFO had won one of our contests. UTFO won the same contest the Fat Boys won. Fat Boys won the rap portion. UTFO won the dance. And the winner of the rap got to have a record deal. Winner of the dance got to be Houdini's dancers. Okay. UTFO comes to HBI. I can't remember, it was Kane Gold, Doc Ice, one of them. We got a record we want you to play, Magic. The name of the song is Hanging Out. They're singing it. They're singing. But this B-side, this Roxanne is the shit. I'm gonna play that. Nah, they ain't playing rap on the radio no more. They ain't playing rap no more.
This is what UTFO was saying?
They're saying us, because
right.
BLS ain't playing it no more.
Right.
All right. So, Magic don't listen. He play Roxanne. this also saves Redler's job. Because, remember, we're not on a commercial station.
Right.
We're on 2 in the morning.
Right.
Red plays it on. Anyway, we play it blows up. They say, now we starving. Remember that. They tell us, listen, we're going to do a show for y'all so y'all can make some money. Just find the location and the date.
And who says this to you?
Steve Salem, that's their manager.
Oh, the manager of UTFO.
And them, all of them. Okay. They all like, they happy.
Right.
We're going, whatever y'all want us to do a show for y'all, okay. I go to a place called Broadway International, 146 in Broadway. I knew the manager, Captain. And any club at that time would do whatever we wanted if we had artists. So, Captain says, yeah, we get the date, club. I call Steve Salem. I get home. No cell phones at the time. Look, I call Steve Salem. Steve, I got the location, I got the time for the show. We don't have to do a show for you anymore. Kiss just added our record. What? We're not doing a show for you. What? I go to the station that night, I gotta tell them, I get the Magic and Marley back. Because I already told them I got the spot. They smiling when I walk in, I gotta break the bad news. I tell them. The Magic always asks me like questions like, I know why they did it. Why you do that, Ty? Why you do that, Ty? Ty, you always talk. Why, Ty? Why you do it? I don't know, Magic. They just some sucker motherfuckers. Suck ass niggas. So now we should take Marley home.
Right.
Take Marley home. We stand in front of his building in Queensbridge. And we talking about it. All of a sudden, I know it comes some little girl. Why don't you, because she overhears it, why don't you let me make a tape this in there? And my attitude is, go away, little girl, we got bigger problems.
Right, right.
The next night, Marley comes to the station. Ty, remember that little girl? Listen to this.
Right.
I took upstairs and recorded her after y'all left.
Right.
Now, so you understand, this is after 4 in the morning. She's 14.
Right.
Keep that in your head, too.
Right.
I wanna be your man. Roxanne, and here's our game plan.
So that was some stories from the life of Fly Ty Williams. Guys, we're going to call it a night tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, please keep his family in your prayers. All right? Thank you so much. Grace and peace, y'all.